Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah, yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. MHC on the rise.
Good evening, and welcome to MHC on the Rise, where it's our goal to create positive conversation and find solutions to the issues that impact Martinsville and Henry County. For the last 2 weeks, we have had Teacher Appreciation Week, and I encourage your parents and community members to still appreciate our teachers. But tonight, we have 3 youngsters from 3 of our local high schools, and they're actually going to be graduating this week, so I'm sure they have appreciated a lot of teachers this week to thank them, and if they haven't, I'm sure they will. But we're going to pick their brains a little bit tonight to discuss their high school career, discuss their future goals, and just to find out who these young folk are. And I'm going to start here with this young lady. If you would give us an introduction of who you are and what school you're representing.
I'm Carla Portugal, and I'm representing Bassett High School.
I'm Courtney Preston, and I'm representing Magna Vista High School.
And I'm Wesley Tyler Allen. I'm representing Martinsville High School, home of the Bulldogs.
And I know you guys are, full of emotions this week. It's coming to an end. So, kind of tell me, what are the emotions that you're feeling, Mr. Allen?
It's a surreal moment. I've been going to the same school with the same people for 12 years now. I pretty much grew up with them from the time of when goldfish and juice boxes were our favorite lunchtime to arroz con pollo being our favorite mealtime of these days. So it's a pretty emotional ride. I'm really going to miss everybody, but hopefully we'll all see each other very soon and, keep in touch and see how everything's going.
Absolutely. Ms. Preston?
I'm really excited to move forward and get out of Martinsville. But I've grown up with all of these people, so it's sort of bittersweet to leave everybody and know that I probably won't see some of these people anymore, but I'm really excited for everyone.
Awesome.
And what I have to say is that I'm proud that I'll be graduating from high school. It's a very emotional moment for me and my family. So.
Awesome, and I want to congratulate you guys, because it is definitely a task, to graduate high school, and you all are not just graduating, but you've excelled, So, but we'll give you a chance to talk about that later. You're going to walk across stage, Ms. Portugal.
Yes.
What do you think will be the first thought to come to mind when your name is called?
Well, be thankful, and I am very blessed that I am in a country where you have everything and you don't take anything for granted. I value my education, so I am very proud for the decision my parents took when they brought me here.
Awesome. And when you hear your name called, Miss Courtney Preston.
My first thought's going to be, please don't let me fall across the stage. But I'm going to be really excited to finally get my diploma, because I know I've worked so hard for everything, so yeah.
And more hard work to come,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Absolutely.
Well, got to get that presidential send-off to the crowd, but at the same time, I'm just going to be thankful to God for giving me this opportunity to learn all that I can, and the fact that no one can take education away from me. And I got to thank my mother, I got to thank my family, my friends for all their support and on this long journey.
And you must be reading my questions. I'm going to have to cover them up, because my next question, because I know that when you accomplish something like graduating from high school, this started in preschool. In fact, it started before preschool. But there are so many people along the way who have helped, encouraging words, picking you up from school, making sure you got to your activities, athletics. And I just want to give you guys a little time to thank any of those folk. And, of course, you always finish with, if I forgot anybody. But, Ms. Preston, who are some of the folk that you would like to thank for supporting you throughout your high school career?
Definitely my parents, because they pushed me to my limit. My teachers for supporting me, and my friends, and everyone that supported me.
Awesome. Ms. Portugal?
I would like to thank Ms. Yearlich for always being there for us. She's been there for us to advise us and be honest with us, and she's done a lot of things that she really doesn't have to do, but she does it because it's for the better for students. We've held many college trips, public speaking, and other activities that no one would have thought she would have done for us. And she has really encouraged us to do more than you could ever do, and that there's nothing impossible. There's nothing possible impossible. So she has really taught us and shaped us well.
Awesome.
Well, first and foremost, I got to give honor to God for blessing me with this knowledge, this power. I also got to thank my mother for pushing me and never giving up on me. Mama didn't raise no fool. I also got to thank my family, my friends. I love y'all. Thank you.
Guys got a great personality. Mr. Balaus told me you would be the perfect guest for tonight, so I guess that's what he's talking about.
I also got to thank him too. So
absolutely, absolutely. Anybody else? Did you want to, send a thank you out to any of your teachers or?
My coach, my cheer coach, definitely, because she pushed me like no other. So I definitely thank her a lot.
Well, great. And I'm sure as you reflect, you'll have other people that you'll definitely want to thank. And let's talk about you guys, your senior year. What has been the most exciting part of your senior year?
Well, me having the honor to participate in the Model General Assembly and having to pass the in-state tuition bill, the past 5 years that has failed in the assembly, and a month ago, me and my colleagues passed the bill. So I think that was a very emotional moment, and that we accomplished and presented the bill well.
Awesome.
Well, Magna Vista is like top-notch football. So seeing
Did you hear that, Bulldog?
Yeah. So seeing all the dedication that all of those guys had, and like them bringing it on to the cheerleaders and everybody else, it was definitely exciting to go through that journey with them. So that was the most exciting thing.
Absolutely.
I'm proud of my cross-country team. I shared the honor with 6 other runners to go to districts and conference and regionals and then states for the first time since 1999.
Oh, wow.
So it was a very emotional ride, and we pushed each other very hard to make it to the very end. We finished 2nd at districts, 2nd at regionals, 2nd in conference, and then 5th at states. So we had a very productive, powerful season, and I hope to witness my Bulldogs fight to states once again.
Okay, great. And you said cheerleading, you said cross country, you said Model UN. What is General Assembly? What are some of the other activities that you guys are involved in?
I'm part of the SCA, the Student Council Association. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm SCA secretary at my school. I'm also Western Regional President of Jobs for Virginia Graduates, which is a program that gives us knowledge of the job field as far as like finding jobs and employment interviews and how we should approach jobs. Also, I am Interact Club secretary, which is an international service program sponsored by the Martinsville Uptown Rotary Club. Pretty much it.
Ms. Portugal.
I am in the MHC, which is an acronym for Minority Student Alliance. And not too long ago, we were honored, me and my other 3 colleagues, to give a speech at Ferrum College and be part of the Women's Leadership Conference. And besides that, I'm also a member of OFA, which is Organizing for Action, in which you just basically perform rallies, do public speaking and other activities based on the issues that are going on in the nation. So, yes.
And from speaking with all of the individuals that recommended that you all come on tonight, you guys are also succeeding in the classroom. And my question is, how do you balance cheerleading and SCA and academics and all the things that you guys do? How do you balance that?
Oh my gosh, it was hard, but I definitely had to put my priorities into vision. I was like, I have to do this and I have to do this. So I just had to look at the bigger picture.
And I'm sure there's some sacrifices that had to be made along the way.
Yes. I try to experiment with time management. I try to put my greater priorities first and then my least priorities. Or sometimes I'll put my least priorities first because I'll tend to forget them just because they don't matter as much as the greater ones. Or I try to mix them up and kind of balance out my priorities and just just to see how I should approach college and how I should balance out my schoolwork and my academics and my sports and other activities and stuff.
And you say priorities, but for a 17, 18-year-old, what are your priorities? Doing schoolwork or on the phone with friends? How do you, because most 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds would choose the phone conversation with friends before doing the schoolwork. How did you guys manage to put the schoolwork first? How do you discipline yourself to do that?
Opportunity cost. You gotta learn to give up some things in order to find a beneficiary. Sometimes you gotta tell them, hey guys, I got this to do. I really need to bump my grades up in school. But you also gotta, maintain your social status. Because you don't want to lose your friends. They're gonna, support you and
Absolutely.
everything. So you're just gonna have to kind of schedule for another time.
Okay. Did you want to add on to that?
No, I agree with him.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Sometimes you just have to tell friends, we'll catch up later. Did these sports and activities help you to stay focused?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Cross country really helped me with my mental toughness, as far as pounding at my schoolwork and just make sure my mind stays straight as far as getting it done.
Okay. And we're going to take a break in a couple minutes, but what will you miss most about high school?
The people.
The people.
Yeah, all of my friends, I'm definitely going to miss them.
I think I gotta say the friends too.
My guidance counselor and my teachers.
Awesome, awesome. And have you guys thought much about, what you're gonna do moving forward? Okay. Is everybody headed to college, military? What are the plans?
I plan on going to PH for 2 years. I want to be a business major, either in business management or marketing. And then if I go to James Madison University, I like to minor in European marketing. But if I go to Old Dominion University, I like to do business administration.
Okay.
I'll be going to Old Dominion University, and I'll be a biology major with a psychology minor.
Okay, awesome.
I'll be going to PH to finish my general studies, and then I would like to transfer to a four-year college. I don't know which one yet, but I would like to major in international studies with a minor in a foreign language.
And, it's good to see, say, everybody's doing well and you have your future already planned out and, if I go here, I'm going to do this. If I go there, I'm going to do that. And that's really important because once you get out into the real world, things happen at such a fast pace that if you don't have a plan, it's easy to, as they say, fall for anything.
Right.
So I commend each one of you for having a plan, not just for my first year, but what I want to do in 4 or 5 years. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, talk more about your future goals and some of your fears about the future, and just let you guys tell us things that you would like to see come to Martinsville and Henry County. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. MHC on the rise.
At Southern Virginia Properties, you will receive friendly, reliable service for all your real estate needs.
Southern Virginia Properties helped us find our house. I'd encourage anyone who is serious about finding and buying a house in this market to contact Southern Virginia Properties.
I give all the credit in the world to Southern Virginia Properties. They really are dedicated to the work that they do, and they're dedicated to the community that they serve.
Thank you.
You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville.
Hi, I'm John Fry at Rocky Mount Family Pharmacy. We'd like to invite you to come see Family Pharmacy and give us a try today. We offer $4 and $10 prescriptions. We offer the $4 and $10 list as well as immunizations, over-the-counter medications, diabetic care and supplies, candy flavorings. We have 50-cent greeting cards, low-price makeup, sunglasses, reading glasses, and more. We offer free delivery within about a 10-mile radius. Give us a call at 489-5400. Let us be your family pharmacy today.
There are many reasons to choose Monroe Muffler Brake and Service for all of your car's maintenance, repair, and tire needs. We work on your schedule with convenient evening, Saturday, and even Sunday hours. We've earned our customers' trust with over 50 years of guaranteed quality service. And one more popular reason is Monroe's oil change and more for only $19.99. Plus, we'll rotate your tires, check tire pressure, and inspect your brakes for free. Trust Monroe to keep your car and your family safe. For dealer quality service for less, it's Monroe Muffler Brake and Service.
My name is Rick Bybee. I'm here again with some more great deals that we have. We got a home phone just come out with it. You can take it anywhere you want to if you go on vacation. Good safety feature. It's unlimited service, $19.99 a month. Plus, if you want internet service with it, $44.99 a month plus tax. You can have your phone service and your internet service. Don't forget that. We got anything you're looking for, we have it. And I want to thank you again today for buying from R&R Cellular at US Cellular right here in Stanleytown, Virginia. Come see us for your best deals.
Are you looking for a quality and trustworthy jewelry repair service? Well, look no further. Eggleston's Jewelry Repair has been serving the Martinsville-Henry County area for nearly 22 years. We specialize in ring sizing, chain repairs, stone settings, engraving, watch batteries, and band repair. Eggleston's Jewelry Repair also wants to buy your unwanted, broken, and outdated 10-carat and 14-carat scrap gold jewelry. Eggleston's Jewelry Repair. Come and see us.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. MHC on the rise.
Welcome back to MHC on the Rise, and I am here with three of our graduating seniors from Martinsville-Henry County. And during the break, we talked about a variety of topics, but one of the questions that I had for them during the break was, what would they like to see come to Martinsville and Henry County? And we'll start with Miss Portugal. What's something that you would like to see, come to our area?
Well, I would like to mention that where I'm from, and it's like a tourist place, and they have a lot of I think they have 2 Six Flags places, so that's kind of my dream.
Okay.
For it to be here in Martinsville.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ms. Preston?
I think, well, not to sound like the girly girl, but I think shopping would definitely benefit the youth because it's just something to do. There's nothing to do.
Okay. Plus, that would create some jobs.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
It seems like Martinsville and Henry County is really booming with fitness, so maybe more like 5Ks. Also, there's a growing sensation called CrossFit. I'd like to see maybe some more CrossFit gyms in the area. And also, Martinsville is, a motorsports-based city, so maybe some more racing activities, I guess.
We're going to get you into politics. And all of those are some wonderful ideas, and hopefully, as you guys go off and get your education, you can, bring back the ideas and hopefully get the funding and the support behind you, because I think all of those would be great, here in Martinsville, Henry County. Before we went to break, each one of you talked about your future, and I know you two ladies are still waiting to hear from some scholarships, but I do want to let Mr. Allen mention a few scholarships that he's already received and already confirmed, so if you would share those with us.
Okay. For those who has a pen and pencil at home, here we go. Got the Patrick Henry Scholars Award, which offers a fully paid tuition to PH for 2 years. I also got the Martinsville Chamber of Commerce Youth Leadership Development Scholarship, which offers $1,000. I also got the Martinsville Uptown Rotary Youth Scholarship, which is $500. The Roy G. Atkins Educational Trust Fund Scholarship, which is $2,000 offered through BB&T. I got a United States Marine Corps academic recognition. I also got my school's Big M Award, the trophy, which is for having a 3.7 GPA cumulative or above. And I also got the superintendent's list, which is for having a 4.0 or above. And that's about it.
Okay. And we appreciate that. And when you ladies get those scholarships, let us know. I'd love to mention, the scholarship that you all received. Your future. You said Old Dominion. And I know your dad, so I know what his fears are. But what are your fears about the future?
I don't really have any fears because I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I think that as long as I keep my head on straight, that everything should be just fine.
Okay, and I know your dad, so I know you'll keep your head on straight.
Definitely should.
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is my dream job is working for the Homeland Security Department. However, I've done some research, and apparently you have to be a U.S. citizen to do that job. However, I'll only be a U.S. resident, so I have to apply for a waiver and see what happens.
Okay. Well, and hopefully, that will definitely work out for you, and I wish you well with that. Your biggest fear?
Well, I hope to make it in my future as far as like what I want to do and fulfilling my dreams. I'd love to be a business major and like operate or own my own racing team someday, like an IndyCar or NASCAR. So my biggest fear is like not making it, but I know my family builds itself upon work ethic. So I know my work ethic will truly carry me through as long as I keep pushing, because anything's possible.
Yeah. And yes, ma'am, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I do have a fear, actually.
What is your fear?
Medical school.
Medical school.
Yeah, I think about it every day. It's just...
And the one thing that I can say is that, if you, your fears, if you attack them, so, and I guess, don't be afraid of failure. Because, if you set your mind that I'm going to do something, give it your best. And you may not, hopefully you'll finish medical school, hopefully you'll have your own racing team. But, hey, if I don't, that doesn't mean I failed. Maybe along the way I decided I wanted to, go into pharmaceuticals. Maybe I decided I wanted to, be a part of a racing team. So don't fear, because sometimes when you fear, you decide, well, I'm not going to do it because I know it's not going to work. So, definitely, attack it and go after it. Do your research, do your homework, and, put forth your best effort, and, definitely, pray about it and be led in the right direction. What is the greatest lesson that you've learned about life through school? Through your 13 years of school, what's the greatest lesson that you've learned about life?
That it's okay to fail sometimes. Not that it's like okay to do that all the time, but I'm not going to be the best at every single thing I do. So I sort of have to be humble and keep my head on straight.
And everything that has an F on it is not always a failure.
Right.
Sometimes we get redos. Sometimes we do something that doesn't work, and we get a chance to do it over. It's not like that test that you take, you get a 58 on it, that's it, it's in the grade book. But in life, sometimes we do get a redo. We go in for, a job interview. We go in for, try for one college scholarship. We may not get that one, but we can, try again. So like you said, definitely you can learn how to deal with failure, through school.
I guess my lesson would have to be networking. Like really market yourself and get yourself out there, because people have connections and they can carry you far. Also be patient with it, and also focus and be determined to see yourself through.
I agree. To value your education and not take anything for granted, because if you're offered some opportunities once, they may not happen again. So just to value whatever you have now and take advantage of all the opportunities that are being offered to you.
And be prepared, as they say, when the knock is on the door, be prepared, because you may not get that knock again. And what advice do you have for the youth of Martinsville and Henry County about education, life, goal setting? Just give out some general advice that you have for, some of our youth here.
Have patience, focus, concentrate. Work ethic, make sure you build up upon that, and also be humble. Try to lessen yourselves, because those people that may seem lower than life, they can actually put you in high places. So really just work hard and concentrate.
I agree. Like focus, like look at the bigger picture and focus on that, and don't focus on the little things, because they aren't going to get you.
Okay.
Well, I agree upon my two colleagues here. So yeah, it's just to strive for your goals, because there's nothing, anything that's possible that will be impossible. So just as long as you have the ambition to do something, you will accomplish it.
Awesome.
So, yes.
What is one world problem that you would like to see solved?
Violence against women.
Violence against women.
Yes.
I agree.
Okay.
Politics, because you know how we had those raging ties against North Korea. So I like to see the tensions down now.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, I'm sure you guys will play a part, you know, some way, somehow in solving some world problem or, you know, so I definitely, like I said, continue to wish you all well. Are there any other folk that you would like to thank tonight? Did you forget anybody? Anybody else you want to thank? We're getting down to the final comments.
I got to thank my English teacher, Miss Marianne Jennings, for making me a better writer. I also got to thank my physics teacher, Mr. John Allen, for giving time out to help me with my physics problems. I also got to thank my coach, Greg Dean, for carrying me far as a student athlete or athletic student. That's pretty much it.
Anybody else? Have we forgotten anybody?
I would like to thank all my teachers for having the time to write me some teacher recommendation letters, and for all the time Ms. Ehrlich has spent with us, and my parents, and I hope they'll be proud of me when I fulfill the American dream that they haven't accomplished.
Awesome.
Oh boy, I better thank my guidance counselor and my college advisor as well for helping me with those scholarships. India Dillard, who works at Bassett High School, I got to thank her. I also got to thank her mother for helping me with all those tasking scholarships. Thank you so much.
Any classmates you want to wish well before we close out the night?
All of them. I'm very proud of everybody for, you know, making it this far, and I am just excited for everybody.
Awesome. Now tell us, when is the Magna Vista graduation?
Friday.
Friday.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yes.
Bassett graduation?
Saturday at 9.
Saturday at 9. Martinsville graduation?
Saturday at 10.
Saturday at 10. So, you know, Martinsville, Henry County, you know, definitely come out and support each of these youngsters and their classmates. And I spoke to several people in the school system. They said, you know, you guys had one final quiz. If you get it wrong, you're going to have to come back for another year. And there's only one question. What is the best class to ever graduate from Martinsville and Henry County?
2014.
You didn't say that with purpose.
2014.
2K14?
2014.
2014. So I want to wish the class of 2014 a great future. There are lots of opportunities out there for you. Never let anybody tell you that you can't. You know, always look for a way to achieve the goals, make good decisions, associate yourself with good people, and life will, you know, be at your disposal. Martinsville, Henry County, have a great week, and I want to thank each of our youngsters for coming on tonight.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah, yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. MHC on the rise.
When they come here, they're going to be taken care of in every possible way.
We try to do our job the best we can.
That's the number one thing. You got to do a good job, do it correctly the first time, and make sure it gets done as quick as possible.
Jim Mills also takes care of his customers, free state inspections for everybody that purchases a vehicle from us, and then on all new vehicles he does his complimentary lifetime warranty.
You know, when something comes up and they have a concern, it will be covered under their lifetime powertrain warranty.
Join the Jim Mills family today, across from the Martinsville Speedway or at jimmillsnissan.com.